Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-gender specific friends. Check your clocks, cause it's that time. Yeah, Ashby's Live! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, non-gender specific folks, and everyone else who's joining us here tonight. How are y'all doing tonight, folks? I'm in a good mood today. Nothing really happened, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling great earlier, but not like mentally, just physically for some reason. I was feeling like weirdly worn out and not like, but I don't know, I just got pumped for the stream. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I get to hang out with you guys this stream. I mean, obviously, I always get to hang out with you guys, but like, especially this stream is gonna be a lot more chill, low-key. How are we doing? Let's see, who else here? Hello, Sunshine. Hello, Crowless Sunbathe. Hello, Shy Guy Bro. Welcome. Hello, Nitro Night Dragon. I'm sorry to hear that today was a bit of a struggle. I hope to put a smile on your face as well as everyone else's. Good 6 p.m. Nice to see you, Don Terrell, Ethereal Nova. Cooker Bad. Welcome to the stream. Should let you on stream later. I don't trust you on my streams. One of two things are gonna happen. You're gonna get sidetracked and sit quietly 90% of the stream, or you're gonna play stuff. And neither of them are a good outcome. Ashby's Live! Alright, let me go ahead and... boom. So often that full one goes. Ashby's a go-to person. You're all too nice. I appreciate that. Hit that banging music. We'll see, Crow. We'll see. If you're behaving in chat, we'll see. We'll just see how things are going. But yeah, today it's a pretty simple concept. We don't have like a major one, but I'll get into it in just a minute. But basically, we're just gonna be playing Pokemon Sword. If you guys remember, a little while ago, I started a save file with my friend Chris, where I was not able to see the screen, so he was directing me, so playing Pokemon Sword blind. And that was a ton of fun. But that's not what we're doing today, but we are using the same save file. So we're starting off here where we left off that time, even though nothing that crazy happened that time. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just kind of kick things off. So, as you can see, we're in Pokemon Sword, as the stream clearly states. Let's do that. Don't worry about that. As the stream clearly states, we're in Pokemon Sword. Now, the thing about the Gym Challenge! Yeah, I know you're excited. Now, the thing about these games is that, essentially, these were Legends Arceus made it so that any Pokemon you have, no matter if it's above the level that Pokemon will listen to you, then it, they won't listen to you, they will be disobedient. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, that is still the case. However, with the detail that in these games, if you have caught the Pokemon, if you originally caught the Pokemon, so if it wasn't given to you through any other means, if you are the original trainer to have caught the Pokemon, no matter what, it will obey you. Now, normally, that doesn't cause any issues, since if a Pokemon is too high level for you, you just can't catch it in these games. But I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the exploit in the Crown Tundra, where you catch a level 65 Suicune and sweep the entire game. That's not what we're doing today. We're doing something a little different, because I've got... Now, okay, if you guys have saw my top 25 Pokemon video, you're probably a little confused, because in that video, I stated Primarina to be my favorite, and Lopunny was second place. However, I'll be honest, just over time, that opinion has kind of shifted, especially because I've kind of got one signature ace of mine I've used over and over. That being Jazzy, the Lopunny I've used in so many games that, at this point, I do kind of consider that my favorite. I do consider Lopunny to have taken the #1 slot. Now, Lopunny isn't like a strong Pokemon. It's not weak, but like, I mean, well, it's not good competitively speaking. Oops, sorry, hold on. Going black. It's not good competitively speaking. Its Mega is okay competitively, but like it's kind of niche. It's not like the worst in the world, but it's very niche. But regular Lopunny, it works on playthroughs, but it's certainly not strong enough to solo the whole game. So how am I going to just play with a Lopunny? Well, you remember what I mentioned a moment ago? What was I just saying? Oh yeah, the level, don't call it hardcore Pokemon roleplay. That's, never mind. We write, me and some friends like to write, like, Pokemon characters for fun. What was I? Oh my god, I'm getting so sidetracked. So the thing I mentioned about Sword and Shield, if you caught the Pokemon originally, it will obey you no matter what. So I did a little bit of MacGyvering, and, yeah, we're gonna be using Jazzy at level 100. With, I don't think there's a way to see it here. Oh no, there's a way to see it here. Perfect IVs and EVs, the ideal ability, and a perfectly crafted moveset. Only thing she doesn't have is a held item, because I couldn't really easily transfer that between games. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. This Pokemon is just too strong for a playthrough. This is like a competitively set up Pokemon. So this is going to be fun. What are you guys laughing at specifically? What did I say? That's what we're going to be playing with today. What would her health item? Light Orb, maybe? I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, I'm probably not going to be... Honestly, they'll probably just throw on a Silk Scarf or something. It doesn't matter that much. But this is a playthrough. And this is Pokemon Sword and Shield. So this is going to be interesting. But yeah, that's what we're doing. She's so overpowered. Well, that's a Mega, okay? Regardless. Alright, Hop. So we're gonna have... This is gonna be interesting, because I only have one single Pokemon. That being said, I'm not too worried. Of course, we are going to have to catch something for the double battles, because we can't take on a double battle. The final gym leader is a double battle. But regardless, alright, Hop. Alright, Jazzy. Keep up, mate. This is our chance to see if we are up to the gym challenge, yeah? I'm just gonna do a Drain Punch. I don't know, guys. The level cap. Let's Pokemon are level 11. His Pokemon are level 11. That, It's solvable. Alright, Hop, what do you... So keep in mind, we haven't done the first gym yet. This is literally... We're headed for the first gym right now. She's best friends with the God of Time. I mean, she's a set of Pokemon. Rookity, huh? Yeah, sorry, Hop. I'm not trying to be mean to him. Here, you know what? I'm going to use a resisted move, to be fair. I'm gonna use a resisted move. It was resisted. That was resisted. That move was resisted. Oh, was that really good training? Looks like I better keep my guard up. More so, Hop is just like, oh, what the hell? What the hell was that? So Hop, this is Jazzy. She is my ace Pokemon. I gotta think, how many playthroughs have I actually done with Jazzy at this point? Legend ZA, Ultra Moon, arguably some of Legend ZA, Legends Arceus, I mean. And now we're gonna do Sword. You're so rude. I'm not rude! Look, I would rather... Hop deserves to be champion. Hop is genuinely a well-written character. He's a little overbearing, but he's well-written. Our gym challenge starts right now. From here in Motostoke. We'll have to sit through the story. I'll mash the buttons. I feel like we've seen Sword and Shield story. We're not here for the story. I'm here to hang out with y'all. And show off Jazzy, my goat. I'm sure if y'all have been on the channel long enough, Jazzy is not a new character. I am gonna have to catch a second Pokemon at some point. Here, let's battle you. You saw the opening ceremony, right? I'll stop doing it. I'm not gonna do this. I've just British accent after British accent. I mean, this is Britain. This is Britain, so it's like, it only makes sense. Good luck, thank you kindly. Alright, Jazzy. This isn't going to be the most exciting gameplay, but it's gonna be funny. Keep in mind, the champion Leon, his Pokemon are like level 60. What level is his Charizard? I need to check this. Actually, you know what? No, someone in chat, someone find out what the level of Leon's Charizard are. I don't want to beat up the little girl. Guess we're beating up a little girl. Wait until GMA to catch a second Pokemon. Yeah, I will have to catch something. I don't trust you, Crow. Maybe later. We'll see. We'll see. If I feel like it, I'll bring you on. I'm funny and you aren't. So mean. So exciting. Bug emoji. Why is Lopunny your favorite? Excellent question. I have a video going into my favorite Pokemon, but to simplify, I have pet rabbits, and the Buneary line does a good job, is the best representation of raising pet rabbits with their gimmicks with return and frustration. And also, it's cool. And it's got a cool Mega with good abilities, and that's fun to use. Super fast, scrappy, you can fake out ghost types and deal like 70%. Anyways, speaking of fast, quick attack. She hasn't taken a hit of damage yet. Oh god, we're gonna get to Dynamax her. Big Bunny time, chat. Big Bunny. But yeah, that's why Lopunny is my favorite. Excellent question. Feel free to ask me any, this is a great time if y'all have any Q&A questions. This stream's good for them. Hit me with any Pokemon-related questions you think of. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid this child. Never mind, I guess we're beating up another small child. But you... Alright, Jazzy. Quick attack? I'm just gonna do that, because the attack animation's a little faster. I could turn off the cutscenes, hypothetically. Oh yeah, I saw. Leon's Charizard is level 65. So yeah, we casually almost double the champion's level. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. Least favorite Pokemon. So I'll be honest, there's not really many Pokemon I outright hate, but I don't like Urshifu, I'd say, because it's boring. Like, it's just a generic fighting type in Gen 8, where, like, all the fighting types are cool. And it's also just overpowered. It's just, and it's boring. Like, it has different forms, and they aren't interesting aesthetically. And it's got a G-Max form that isn't interesting aesthetically. It's just a really boring Pokemon that is just stupid strong. It's like, I don't know. I don't really hate it, I guess, but it's like, I don't like it. And I don't understand why people do. Alright, what's up, Sonia? Hiya, Gen Challenge. I am doing the same voice. Maybe I will bring Crow on just to do different voices, and that'll be the only thing he's allowed to do. Oh, but what's up? I kicked his ass. Oh, he went a different way. I'm probably just gonna mash the dialogue. We're all familiar with the story. These games are like the potential man of Pokemon stories. There was potential for a really interesting one. That potential was not utilized. Should have just gotten a Buneary. No, this stream isn't for a challenge. It's just for fun. It's just, like I said, this is mainly a hangout stream. I'm just playing Pokemon in the background. Believe me, if I was wanting this to be difficult, I wouldn't have a level 100 Lopunny right now. Maybe at some point I'll do a stream with like just using Baniri, but to be fair, Baniri's a very weak Pokemon. Like, it's not strong. Oh, we gotta make sure to heal up Jazzy, guys. Oh, wait. Do I have anything in any good health item I could give her, I wonder? The Miracle Seed. Yeah, something tells me, considering she has no Grass-type moves, that she doesn't need that. Alright, kiddo, let's do this. Alright, you guys asked me, what is y'all's favorite Pokemon, and why? Sizzlipede? Smack 'em. Favorite, at least, Pokemon class? Do you mean type? I mean, my favorite type is normal, because it's got a lot of my favorite Pokemon in it, like Lopunny, but also like Meloetta, Female Indeedee, Dunsparce, a lot of Pokemon I like. I'm probably not thinking of some too. Oh, Alolan Raticate's up there too. Least favorite type? I don't know if I really have one. I don't think there's any. I mean, like, I don't tend to care for most electric types, but I don't like dislike the electric type. I guess. Oh, item. Oh, Super Potion. Oh, it's a good thing I have that. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like 2 NPCs here that just heal your Pokemon, despite the fact that like it wasn't that long since I was at a Pokemon Center. Oh, hold on, we gotta see the Carkol? Yeah, that's so cool. When I first seeing that is what made me fall in love with Carkol and the Colossal line. Seeing them actually moving down the tracks was so sick. Would she say women are good at Pokemon battles too? I would assume so. That one clip from Sonic Boom just... You know, Amy, something or the just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist. That clip. Ice Punch. There's a reason I didn't call this a challenge stream, chat. Wartortle, because I like water, and he's, like, probably in the top 10 most well-known. Interesting. Yeah, I feel it's an interesting choice. If you get into Pokemon, you might change. I mean, that makes sense, because a lot of people, you can tell if someone is actually a Pokemon fan if they say a Gen 1 Pokemon or not. And you're like, what? I guess you like Pokemon just because, like, I guess it's your favorite Sinnoh star. You mentioned Sinnoh being your favorite region, Crow. This really isn't... I'm just like, how long can we go before Jazzy takes a hit? Because she outspeeds everything. Even if she wasn't a fast Pokemon, she would be. And she's level 100 with she's got EV trained speed and attack stats. So it's like, when is she going to take a hit, is my question. Diglett is cute. Interesting choice. I used to love Diglett. Oh, hey, Bede. Yeah, I don't feel bad about crushing this child. I say child, he's the same age as me in this game, I think. He's probably older. Coming this way, I'd have always against it. Any trainer with Illusion Stars in for a beating from me and my Pokemon. Sure. Okay. You know, I didn't actually recognize this track. No one who doesn't know Pokemon doesn't have, like, Voltorb as their favorite. I mean, that's fair. Love Voltorb. Leave Bede alone. I mean, he's a dick. He is. It's intentional. I think he's well done. That's a trans icon? He's still an asshole. I was chosen by the chairman himself. That makes me better than you. I don't feel bad about stomping him. I feel bad about stomping Hop. Is this Bede's theme, or is this just a generic trainer theme? I mean, Bede just kind of... Ooh. I mean, I guess I don't really need headphones for this stream, do I? Sorry, I was scratching my ear. He's a traumatized orphan. Yeah! But he's mean, though. Actually, let me check my audio balancing a little bit.
I mean, V just kind of...
Okay, I'm fine. Look, he may be Oh. Oops. I mean, okay. I really didn't need to do that. The close combat was so overkill there. That was a missing click. Arguably, I'm just giving you Pokemon a little chance to shine, that's all. Okay, then win. I like how it says your Pokemon gained XP points and then promptly does not. Alright, alright. If you're giving them a chance to shine, then win. I turned on the piano for the stream. Hold on, can I? Wait, which one of these just starts like a beat? I should use this more for stream shenanigans. Why don't I? I don't know. Okay, alright, we talked about the Pokemon themselves. Favorite Pokemon games. For me, honestly, it tends to be just whichever one is the most recent. I might say, I guess Pokemon Violet, just because it's the game I put the most time into out of any Pokemon game. Maybe. Sort of. I don't know. That reminds me. Look, I know Lopunny was just in Legends ZA, but they better put her in Gen 10. Because she wasn't in Gen... Like, yes, Lopunny was in Gen 9. But Lopunny wasn't... Like, the Buneary line as a whole weren't in Scarlet and Violet, the main Gen games of Gen 9. Which stinks! Cool stuff, Boca Bro. Bag of Stardust. Whee! On to Turf Field. Time for Route 4, which isn't a route. Hold on, I'm about to be done with the route in 3 seconds. And I have finished Route 4. I like counting or not counting fan games. Give me one for both. I like Cubone too. I was thinking it was Charmander with the skull. Where's the skull's mother? Oh yeah, the skull is Cubone's mom who died. I hope I don't get hit by a Wooloo. It's like, oh god, oh no, ah! Anyways, hello, sir. How are you doing? What's up, Milo? He doesn't have a nose, and I'll be honest, it's always put me off that he doesn't have a nose. Like, why does he not have a nose? I think he's the only human Pokemon character to not have a nose. He kind of looks like a Ditto. Pokemon Insurgents for fan games, Legends Arceus non-fan games. The Legends games are peak, actually. I think I changed my answer to just the Legends games in general. Legends Arceus is a love letter to my favorite region. That's true. You are a Sinnoh baby. I'm an Alola fan myself. I'm an Alola baby, but the Alola games are great, but they also don't have a lot of the modern mechanics that I like. Modern isn't like, you know, PC box anywhere you go. Hi, Pop. Oh yeah, I forgot my name's Ashby and Chris in this save file because that's what. Don't worry about that. This is new music. Is this the Turf? I don't think I've ever heard this song before. Okay. I genuinely don't remember this music track. Oh, but Sonya's looking for you, Ashtray. You want me to go up the hill? They mark it on my hill, and they mark it on my map, and have the Yamper to guide me. You know, just in case I got lost walking to the left. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they stop you twice. It's like, yeah, just in case you get lost. I just have to walk to the left. Why do you feel the need to stop me? Get twice! You had to guide me twice! I don't need this much guidance! I am not lost! It's not... A lot of people said this is Gigantamax Toxtricity. It doesn't really look like it, I'll be honest. Like, does that look like Toxtricity? I guess it kind of has the tail of it. But Gigantamax Toxtricity doesn't stand like that, you know? Dynamax. Oh yeah, we're gonna go into this gym battle and actually be able to Dynamax. Yep, I know about the Darkest Day. Unfortunately, Sonia is probably the most nothing character in the, Oh, thanks, I won't need him. Unfortunately, Sonia has a lot of potential, but she just kind of doesn't, like, her whole thing is trying to figure out the backstory that we kind of already know. Like, it's pretty obvious what the story is. At least once the mural's revealed, it's blatantly obvious. There's a bit of, like, potential, like, ooh, what could it be up until that point, but after that, it's like, I think I know what this is. I know what the story is gonna be. Can I buy anything here? Nope. Oh, there's an item down here. What item is this? A Max Revive. Cool. I needed that. Do I have a bike yet? I do not. Let's go and hop. You know, you guys, you'll always see streams where someone tries to play Pokemon, making it, like, you know, super difficult. This is the opposite of that. This is, like, the opposite of a Nuzlocke. It's a solo run, but it's not a solo run challenge. It's a solo run sweep, we'll say. Let's do the gym mission. Let's play football. World Cup. Here we go. Here we go now. She has Danganronpa dialogue, high key. Yeah. Yeah. Bum 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 bada bum bada bum. Alright, can I skip this? No? Okay. I gotta herd some Wooloo. This will probably be the most engaging parts of the stream. Alright, gotta chase these Wooloo. Ironically, not a grass-type Pokemon, so I don't know why I'm doing this for the grass gym, to be honest. Although, I guess if it's the farming vibe. She tried to kill the Mastermind so she can end the killing game by killing the Mastermind. Yeah, that is pretty Danganronpa dialogue. I assume that's that's duh, Ashby, that's literal Danganronpa dialogue. Fuck off. I meant that is pretty Sonya dialogue. Ah, the Yampers. There we go. Greetings, Raymond Loves Anime 2019? 19. Let's get these last few Wooloo in here. Man! Everyone was so hyped about Wooloo when it was first revealed, and then they just kind of stopped caring. Welcome, Gym Challenger. Alright, let's do this. Like, all the hype behind Wooloo is just gone. Gossifleur. Why does a gym trainer have Gossifleur if Milo uses Gossifleur in his gym? Stomp on their ass. Boom. It's Ice Punch, but she just does like a stomp animation. I am shocked there's not like a proper ice kick move. I mean, there's triple axle, but like I guess there's blaze kick. There's not really elemental kicks like there is punches. I don't know what difference they'd make. Okay. Hold on. No. I'm not letting this one lone Wooloo get away. I'm gonna herd these together. Alright, Dork. This is like the nerdiest looking Pokemon trainer I've ever seen. He would get so bullied. This guy so gets bullied in high school. Dun, dun, dun. Ice Punch. Once again, you know, I could turn off the in-battle animations for this. I'm gonna do that, actually. That'll just make this go a little faster. How's it going? Going well. Welcome to the stream, Mary Phillips. We are sweeping through Pokemon Sword with an overpowered Lopunny. That's what we're doing this stream. Bonk. You guys are getting to know Jazzy real well. Dun, 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 dun. Get wrecked, Mark. It is kind of funny how we went from Sword and Shield's full-on stadiums to Scarlet and Violet not even having the gym challenge or battle take place in the gym. That's just kind of funny. I see. Okay, so you're not going to stay there, but should be good. Raymond wants to get this game back so badly. I mean, actually, this game's like 6 years old. Fuck, this game is like over 6 years old. I just realized that. You know, when I first played Pokemon Sword and Shield, well, Pokemon Sword for me specifically, one single Wooloo. Oh boy. I first played through like the entire game in a car trip. Like legitimately, I think I went from like pretty much the point. Like I think I started at the point I started this stream when I started the car trip, and then just played through the rest of the game up until like yeah, even like the post game. This game is definitely nostalgic for me, I will say. I do think the hate for this game is a little overdone. The story isn't great, but there's a little more there than people give it credit for. Why is that water green? That is not healthy. Hold on, let me see if I can, Oh. Here, I'm gonna make text speed fast. Can I change anything else? Oh. You just want to see move animations during battle. I'm gonna turn that off. Anything else I want to change? None of this really matters. Skip movies? Sure. We'll just speed things up a touch. Do you streams daily? No, I don't stream daily. I stream whenever I feel like it. Okay with this setting? No, I guess not. Fine, I'll leave it off. There's only like 2 of them anyways, and they're gonna be like the most hype moments. Gym mission cleared. What type of games do you like to play most on stream? I don't know. Just honestly, I just stream whatever like I think would be a fun idea. I don't remember why the number 96. I don't remember why. Alright, Milo, let's do this. This is not... we get to Dynamax Jazzy. Time for the biggest bunny. The fluffiest ears. I will say, the Gen 8 gym battle theme goes so hard. Especially because it's dynamic. And, like, the music changes depending on how well you're doing. How long have you been streaming on YouTube in general? That's a good question. I think it's been like probably 2 years at this point, maybe more. I'm saying Pokemon Rule is going to be a doozy, but I'll have to Dynamax my Pokemon if I want to win. I would hope so. Wow, it's Pokemon. Correct, yes. You just noticed that? I'm just teasing you. Like, this music is hype. Alright. The moment you've all been waiting for. Max! Time to Dynamax Jazzy! Yeah! Toss her behind me! I'm sorry. How big are Dynamax Pokemon? Like, what is the size range on this? That's gotta be like... what, 50-something feet tall, maybe? Yeah, just kill it. I immediately want to turn move animations back on. That was boring. Ow, fuck my foot. Oh wait, yeah, you're gonna take hail damage. Oh my god, this is the first time she's taking any damage, and it's from her own move. May I tell you something about myself? Sure, if it's stream appropriate, I guess. Milo's looking at this like... Is he allowed to have a Pokemon that high level? What the hell? What the heck? He's like, this is not fair. Which, to be fair, it isn't. 831. Why is his 831, I wonder? You know, when was the last time we had a normal gym leader come to... Oh, wait, no, Larry. Larry was a normal type gym leader. Gossifleur. Now, let's see. Is there any world where this thing lives in attack? Nope. Giant rabbit with giant ears. Incredible. Marvelous. Wonderful. You know something I find interesting? Lopunny has, like... Hold on, is it on the... Lopunny has, like, the little pink inner ear part, but it's only on this part of the ear, not on this part of the ear. Which is odd. I don't know why that's the case. I'm turning aim battle animations back on because that looks so much lamer. Without, like, the max moves look cool. Well, maybe I'll turn them on just for gym battles, because max moves are hype. His hands are so big! Like, my hand doesn't even fit in his palm. I can now catch Pokemon up to level 35. Is that what that said? I think so. You know, keyword is catch. Catch. You're building your school in Minecraft? Odd choice, but okay, go for it. Oh, thank you. I'm not wearing that. Do you think we can beat the game on stream? I doubt it. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. This game doesn't have a lot of story detours for some reason. Like, it's kind of weird. It's like you pretty much just go... Like, once you start the gym challenge, you barely have any sort of, like, detours. I don't know what that means, but okay. I don't, like... it's just weird that, like, you spend so much time... Like, you do the gym, and then you go back. And then you do the... Like, you... Oh. Oh, right, I don't actually have to do double battle trainers if I've got just the one Pokemon. Hello, Stuffle. Goodbye, Stuffle. There's a Galarian Farfetch'd. But yeah, you do the gym, and then you go to the next one. Like, oh, bike! Thank you. Hey, Team Yell. The occasional story battle in between, but they're usually nothing crazy. These guys use mainly, like, dark types, so, Drain Punch. Boy, we're not trying to steal the bike, we'll only borrow it. We're gonna use it to chase after gym challenges. You see, Team Yell actually has a cool lore that they never tell you in the story. You have to read on, like, Piers' lead card, I'm pretty sure. Well, they talk about how these guys are all, like they want Marnie to win, not just because, like, they think her older brother's cool and her older brother wants her to win, but because she's trying to become champion so that their hometown actually gets attention, because it's very worn down. Dun, dun, dun. I work for streamers, make all stream stuff like 2D, 3D models. I'm okay, thanks for the offer though. I've got a pretty good stream setup as is. Okay, let's see. Drain Punch. Oh yeah, Galarian Zigzagoon is normal type. It's normal dark type, which made this do 4 times damage. That is gonna heal up any damage I took from that hail, which was like, I think, maybe 4 hit points. You know, Sword and Shield had like a really strong start, but it does kind of fizzle out once you actually get into the rhythm of it, We love Jazzy. Hey, this is the Jazzy sweep. Oh, I get to fight another guy, huh? I don't know why he thought, oh yeah, no, my buddy may have failed, but surely I can win this. Oh. It's a good thing I have Ice Punch, because that's my only way around ghost types. We are going to get... I do think this is going to get somewhat challenging once we're at the latter half of the game. Mary, could I get my hands on this stuff? Like a job interview, yeah. Challenge, you're going to cause problems for our lady. Believe me, Marnie wasn't beating me regardless. I don't think your intervention did anything. Hey, thanks for the bike, buddy. I don't know why a doctor is giving me a bike. You think they'd pick, like, any, like... What about, like, the hiker girl model? I feel like that'd fit it much better. Or just the hiker. The hiker by himself would work fine. Sweet. Yep. And they give you a long path to bike down. Wait, wasn't there something over there? Is that just an NPC? I'm sorry, lady. I just hit a woman with my bike. We're battling again? You kind of have a battle? Up to you. Let's do this. It's because Pokemon, most doctors are peak. Let's not self-advertise in my chat, please. Thank you. In fact, I'm actually going to... Low-key don't trust that. Oh, sorry about this, Hop. Should have known you master type matchups. Buddy, I think if I used a not very effective type, it wouldn't change anything. Corver Square! One of only 3, not pure fighting type. You know, okay, let's see. If I use my weaker resisted move, will this still... No, it still kills. I'm not surprised. What do you think this looks like for the NPCs? They're like, Jesus Christ, he's got just one Pokemon, he's sweeping all of us! How the hell are we supposed to stop that? Quick attack? Which is like 40 base power, doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because the. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna do this. There we go. I think it's actually probably fine. Let's just do that. Is that picking up on the mic? I think causing any echo? Hopefully not. A level 100 lightly touches a level 19. Yeah, pretty much. Next up is NASA, leader of the water gyms. Hey. Is that picking up on the mic? I think causing the echo? Hopefully not. That, in fact, is causing some echo. Okay, never mind. Level 100 lightly touches the level 19. Gosh, I think it hurt my ear or something, but anyways. This is a cool shot. It actually lets us see, like, a good chunk of the region. I wish there were more of this in-game, because this looks cool. Like, you can actually, like, it makes it feel a whole lot more connected, and the rest of the region kind of doesn't. You don't really see much else of, like, this lets you see the whole rest of the wild area. This is awesome. There should have been more stuff like this. Oh, hello, random Eldegoss. If I go up this way, okay. Alright, where is this headed? Oh, we're headed to Holbury. Right. Cool area. Here I go. Oh, right. The plot. Our sincerest apologies. Everyone now disperse. I'll even give you my Pokemon League card. We need the support of our fans to keep doing what we're doing. Chasing them off like that, aren't you being a bit too harsh? Put those back on. Sure thing, boss. Oh, I'm glad I put it back on. I forgot how groovy this area's music is. Oh, and you were? That's crazy. You know, another character... Beat had a lot of, like, potential. They could have really done a lot with the whole concept of, like, hey, this kid was an orphan, and, like, he was taken in by the Chairman Rose, and he kind of looked up to him, desperate for his attention, when Chairman really wasn't giving him much of it. And they just kind of didn't. Thanks for, what do you give me a lead card? Nope, not this time. I like that they gave him a different outfit. There's not many, like, Pokemon NPCs that have multiple different outfits like that, really. In fact, I can't think of really an example of that, other than, like, I guess Kieran and Carmen in the 2 different DLCs. What's up this way? Oh yeah, there's, like, a train station up this way that you never have to go to. And there's, like, no point to actually coming up here. I genuinely forgot about this. I can buy stuff at the Pokemon. I don't need anything, but it's cool to have. Where does this train even take me? Just kind of, okay, yeah. Cool. Alright. We gotta go find Nessa at the lighthouse, I'm, like, pretty sure. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to ram into you with a bike. Right, then we go over here. Yeah. I love Nessa. She's, like, a really well-designed character. She's very pretty as well. Did you know, you're the one that endorsed by Leon, right? You become something of a hot topic among the gym leaders. You know, it's kind of weird for Leon to endorse a gym challenger. Hey, I want this guy. This guy's strong. This guy can definitely beat me and take my job. I wonder, do you get paid as, like, champion? I assume gym leader's a paid position. I guess it's like, you know, it's kind of like a sport, right? The statue of the Pokemon that's said to have protected the lighthouse. A paratoxicity, you mean? I didn't actually know that. Just a random piece of lore about this random lighthouse. Protected from what? Like a storm, I guess? Maybe like a lightning storm would make kind of sense. Anyways, after doing almost nothing, it's time for another gym! Woo! I could talk to Ball Guy, but I don't need Pokeballs. It is kind of crazy how, like, when you take out the random trainer battles, there's just not much to most of the actual gameplay of this. I guess you can, like, go back to the wild area whenever you want. But there's nothing really making you do that, or not much encouraging you to, really. I feel like they could have done a better job with that. Maybe, like, trainers would be like, say, mate, why don't you stop by the wild area before heading on over there or something? Or, like, new stuff could appear in the wild area the more you go on. Maybe more dens get unlocked or something. Like, I feel like they could have done a little bit more than how they did it here. Especially because the wild area, like, isn't that exciting. It, like, this puzzle. Alright, time to fight gym trainers. Send out Temple. You know, high-key, I should do, like, a real-time fan dub of a Pokemon game with some friends. That would be fun. Maybe I'll do that for a stream. I could do that tomorrow, honestly. I doubt we're gonna play through this whole... Maybe like, because I doubt we're gonna beat the entire game this stream. High-key, maybe I could do that tomorrow. That could be fun. We'll see. I got 2016 for winning. I got a year. Did a Pokemon game come out in 2016? I think Sun and Moon came out in 2016. I think let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Remember, if y'all got any Q&A questions for me, feel free to hit me with them, since most of this stream is not about the gameplay. Wait. Oh, right, okay. No. What? Wait. What am I doing here? Oh. Fight me! And quick attack. Dun, 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 dun. This is kind of my default moveset for Jazzy. It depends on the game. Like, when Return is available, I like to give that to Lopunny so it has a slightly better option for, you know, like my ideal moveset. Because Lopunny didn't get Swords Dance and, like, Mach Punch until very recently. And I thought it didn't get Close Combat until recently, but actually, apparently, it got Close Combat in Gen 8. There we go. It apparently got Close Combat in Gen 8, which I didn't realize. But, I mean, I'm down for it. It makes this a little, you know... I was gonna say it makes this easier, as if it needed to be. Okay, the blue. They're eating my flesh! Undertale? Deltarune Chapter 5 was so peak, chat. I mean, y'all would know, I streamed it. And then I go down here... You know, this gym doesn't seem very safe. Can I get around? Nope. Okay, I guess we're fighting. I missed 2016. I'm low-key mad that Minecraft mods aren't consistent. Like, one mod adds redwood, the also adds their own redwood. You know, half the wood types have chests and half don't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't play much modded Minecraft, apart from a little bit of Cobblemon. I've done a few streams, as y'all know. Quick attack. Smack it. I don't know why I'm doing quick attack. I could do anything that's actually powerful. But I don't need to. Forget a challenge run. This is like the opposite of a challenge run. And I know I've said that already, but it's like, this is like the opposite. This is like an anti-Nuzlocke. Alright, Lynn. Get wrecked. What am I doing? That. Oh no, I gotta. Hold on. Oh wait, did I not? What? When did this happen? And then oh. Wait, what? How do I do this puzzle? Hold on. How do I do this? Now I'm just back at the beginning. Wait, what? I'm actually stumped. Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. That. And then... that. But then I can't reach the blue. The blue! Oh, wait. Well, oh. I do this, and then I backtrack. Oh! An IQ too high. You know, I just noticed there's projections of the type icon on the walls. That's kind of cool. Chat, hit me with some Q&A questions. Hit me with some Q&A. I've got, you know, I don't know. This is, like I said, this stream's a lot more low-key, just kind of hanging out. Probably not going to beat the whole game, but like, we'll see how far we progress. I wish I could make my own mods, but ADHD prevents me from learning a skill. Well, that's just not true at all. I've got ADHD, and I've learned plenty of skills. All you gotta do is put the work in, you know? If it's something you really want to do, you just gotta focus, you know? Wrong choice of words, I'm realizing. Poor choice of words for focus. Not in the sense of, it just takes time. It just takes time. You gotta keep putting in the effort. It just takes time to learn these things. It's how I learn, like, that's how I've been learning piano, it's how I learned composing, that sort of thing. And whatever you make is gonna be bad at first, but the more you make, the better you'll get. What Pokemon is overrated? That's a good question. Oh no, that's an easy question. Blaziken. I firmly believe Blaziken is an overrated Pokemon. Determination. Yes, no, I know. I know, it's just perspective, but... Hold on, do I have this thing round? She's just blankly staring, holding it forward. Okay, no, I didn't mean focus. I just meant, you know, gotta keep going. It just fucking, the way she sticks her hand out looks so dumb. Like, it's funny. Battle me, trainer. Alright, that's enough. I forgot to turn battle animations back on. Shit. How the fuck? I don't even think I can do that. Can I do that? How did she, like... Oh! Oh, my leg! Hold on, no. Just like... Okay, no, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I don't know why I thought I could do that. I don't know why I tried to do that. I can. Only on an Astry stream. That reminds me, I need to pick up my guitar again. Ooh. What got you into Pokemon? That's actually a funny story. While we sweep through this gym, that's actually a quite funny story. Cause how did that look on camera? I'm curious. So fucking stupid. But yeah, when I was younger, like, I want to say 2nd grade. I think it was 2nd grade. My friend, like, basically, my friends used to, like, bring their Pokemon cards to school, and so a friend of mine was like, I'm gonna get you into Pokemon cards. And I was like, okay. And so he gave me a couple Pokemon cards, and I distinctly remember, of those cards, it was, and I actually am still fond of these Pokemon today because of it, but it was a bunch of pretty much, like, more or less junk cards he'd gotten from a pack. Like they weren't, like, crazy good cards, but it was, like, Wormadam. Wormadam's the only... I think Basculin was in there, too. It was, like, Wormadam and Basculin were in there. Hi, Jazzy. Hi, Jazzy! You're doing great! Hi! Damn, she's got so much aura, the way she's just standing there with her hair blowing behind her. But yeah, it was Wormadam, Basculin, and like a couple others. I know one of them was an Infernape, and then the next day, he was like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna give you a legendary Pokemon. And so he gave me Lugia. And then I think a day or two later, he gave me Reshiram. And so ever since that, like, both of them, but Reshiram specifically has been a Pokemon I've been quite fond of. But I also like Lugia. Oh, Infernape was also in those. I don't know if I said Infernape yet. And yeah, we kind of just traded Pokemon for a long time. And then, I guess I played Pokemon Go? Did I play Pokemon Go before Pokemon Moon? I can't remember. It was either Moon or Go I think it was Moon, was the first Pokemon game I really played. Pokemon Go helped a little bit. Yeah. And kind of the rest is just kind of like, you know. I just had a scrimmage fun with the Pokemon. But yeah. Well, that's the story, all about how I got into Pokemon. Yeah, cow. I don't know. If you can't see, just turn up your render distance. Ha. Oh yeah, Dreadnought. Is there any type that resists both ice and fighting? I'm not actually sure. Is there an ice fighting type Pokemon? There definitely is. What is an ice fighting type Pokemon? There's gotta be an ice fighting type, right? Is there? I swore there was. I can't think of an ice fighting type. Chat, help me out. What's an ice fighting type Pokemon? Do you think that Professor Oak ever developed a technology that allowed him to store his... What? Like, electrical discharge? What? I don't think Pokeballs require electricity. I could be wrong. Crabominable! Thank you! I knew there was one! I knew there was an ice fighting type! Crabominable. Is that the only one? That can't be the only one. Is that the only one? Is that the only one? Can't be right. Are there any other ice fighting types? I mean, no, Crabominable and Mega Crabominable if you want to count that separately. I can't think of any others. I now catch Pokemon up to level 30. Oh wow, joy. Well, you know, I certainly need Pokemon up to level 30. I feel like there's like a second ice fighting type, but I can't really place what it is. Thank you for Whirlpool. It might just be Crabominable, because I guess, yeah, it's a Gen 7 Pokemon. I don't think there are any Gen 8 ice fighting types. You know, Ice Psychic is a weirdly common to— oh, hello. Do not keep the chairman waiting. Head to the seafood restaurant, the captain's table. Cool. What was I gonna say? It is just Cravalable? I still can't believe that there's no rock ghost type. Can we talk about that? You guys good? Chairman Rose! The voice so special. Bunny stream indeed! I should, like... hold on, I wonder if I can, like, balance this on my shoulder. I'm gonna have to stand still, which I'm not good at if I want this to work. Okay, that's not gonna work. Ah! It's stupid. I don't... You see, the chat's a little delayed for me, so I don't actually know what you're calling stupid. Oh yeah, there's no rock ghost type. Ew, the fascist? Chairman Rose? He's a capitalist. Is he a fascist? He's like a greedy capitalist, but I never took him for a fascist, unless I'm forgetting about something, which I very well could be. There's probably something I'm forgetting. I haven't played this game's story in a while. Unless they're calling me a fascist, which I assure you I'm not. I like to think I'm not anyways. I'm quite indebted to her, you know. I don't know why I'm reading the dialogue. Capitalism and fascism go very hand in hand. Well, that's fair. I'm just trying to think like of anything he specifically said or did that really felt that way. If you want to look at a character, like look at like Thaba from Sun and Moon, or I don't know. If this game was if this game was rated for any age other than 6, he'd be a fascist. Fair enough. Yeah, he's a terrible person. I like that one thing I've always liked is that his beard makes up the Pokemon card's icon for Steel type. Oh, she fell over! There we go. Got the water badge. Defeating Nessa's no small feat. It wasn't a small feat, you're right, because it was Dynamaxed. Retaliate. I don't think I'll ever need that, because I genuinely don't think there's ever going to be a time where Jazzy goes second. Even if I'm up against an insanely fast Pokemon. Can I, like... I should get one of those, like, magnet things. Put some magnets in, like, her plush. And put one on my shoulder and just have her sit. That'd be cute. Kabu, oh yeah, we go to the only other cave in the entire game, besides the DLC. Caves are so much bearable now that we have overworld encounters rather than grass encounters, by the way. Whose idea was it that caves should just have, like, Pokemon be able to attack you at any point? Beat is catchy music. It's first over my Pokemon. I take part against battle against low-level opponents. Well, don't worry. You're not when you're up against me. Buddy, I don't know what you think is low-level. He's probably saying, like, he only has one Pokemon. He barely knows what he's doing. And he dies. That's what happens, guys. Yeah, I forgot this game is an underrated OST. Wow, 4 Pokemon at this point in the game already. Damn. Alright, I want to see if he'll live any of these Drain Punches, because it is resisted. Nope. Oh yeah, this might be a hot take. This might be surprising. I'm not a fan of Diggersby as a Pokemon. I don't hate it. But, like, it's like the worst rabbit Pokemon. It's just ugly. It's not cute. Like, I mean, you could argue it's like, the so ugly it's cute type vibe. I don't know, like, they gave it a 5 o'clock shadow. No, I don't like Diggersby. Bumblebee's cute. I'd love to see, like, I'm sure there's some fake one out there of, like, an alternate evolution for Bumblebee that's actually cute. But that's part of why I prefer, like, that's why the Buneary line is my favorite. There's also the Cinderace line, which I do like. I think they're good starters. Cinderace is a bit... I'm not, like, huge on Cinderace, but I think it's cute, and it's certainly my favorite Galar starter, because Bunny. Scorbunny's adorable. Raboot's cute. Cinderace is like, it's not terrible. I like it. But it's like, This might sound like a crazy thing to say, but it's like, I don't know. I think the fact that they gave it, like, clothes is a little odd. It makes it feel a little bit too humanoid. And I know that Lopunny is also a very humanoid design, but it feels a lot closer to just, like, a bipedal animal than, like, Cinderace, which has, like, pants. I don't know. I'm not the type of person to say, oh, why all these Pokemon are so humanoid? It's so annoying. It's like, I don't have an issue with humanoid starters. But no. Cinderace is just, like, not my absolute favorite. I like it. Certainly out of the Galar starters, it's my favorite. And it is cute. Scorbunny's absolutely precious. Also, Azumarill, I do not count as a rabbit Pokemon. They just throw, like, long ears on it. It's barely a rabbit. I mean, I like it. Sure, it's Water Fairy typing, which is a nice typing. I like both those types. I'm rambling. Nobody cares. But yes, you do. This is a Hangout stream. You're not here for the gameplay. This is not gameplay. But yeah, Azumarill, I like Azumarill. Huge power's cool. But, he's not that much of a rabbit. I do want to see more rabbit Pokemon in the future. Interesting. Me when I consume interesting information. Ingest interesting. Also, where the hell is Marnie? That's a Galarian Stunfisk. I'm not falling for that. Marnie really doesn't show up again until Bede's story is entirely done. Like, they're just straight up, like... I watched, like, a review, like, someone talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and, like, the games genuinely never have Marnie and Bede in the same place at the same time, apart from, like, a cutscene and, like, one room. If you had to pick an evolution that isn't Eevee as your favorite, what would you pick? Like, probably either Vaporeon or Sylveon, because I like fish, and I think Sylveon's a cool fairy type. I don't know. I like, the evolutions are a type of Pokemon where, like, I wish they were my vibe, I wish they were my style, but I'm just not that interested in really any of them. Like, I like Sylveon, I guess it's my favorite. I like Vaporeon too. Maybe I like Vaporeon a little more. This is kind of like a mermaid dog, and I like mermaids. Sure, I'll say Vaporeon. Is it weird that I still use an iPad for stuff like flip a quick drawing in a few games? I don't see why it's weird to use an iPad. iPads are pretty cool. Oh, hello, Team Yell. Excuse me, mate. Sorry to bother you. Oh, and you're skipping my dialogue. Why would you do that? Why would you be doing that, mate? Oh, come on. Why are you skipping my dialogue for, mate? Come on, mate. What are you doing, mate? What the bloody hell is wrong with you? You wanker. I don't know. Okay, that's like a mix between a British and Australian. Jazzy appears in multiple different universes timelines. Does this mean there's a possible universe Alpha Jazzy? Wouldn't you wonder that? Who knows? I do have the fun headcanon that, like, since I've used Jazzy in so many different places, that it's the same character between all these different timelines. And, like, it's like the thing of, like, each timeline, they got the memories between them. Oh dear God, don't give him ideas, David, what have you done? Alright, let's do the standard, Evil Team, Rival, and You multi-battle. I think this is the only one in this game. I think there's, like, 2 in Sun and Moon, but I could be wrong. Don't you, like, do one with How against Team Skull? These guys use, like, exclusively dark types. Alright, you know what? Can I... Why would I do that, though? That would be so mean. Why am I tempted? No. That's mean. I shouldn't... I'm so mean. Why did I do that? I just wanted to see if it would actually work or not. I'm so sorry, Hop. Don't worry, Hop. If it makes you feel any better, we're not going to lose this battle. Hey, look! Jazzy's actually taking a hit for once! That was actually strategic. Because Corvisquire, I think, is generally a better Pokemon than, Wooloo. You know, hey, I'll give these... I'll go all out on these guys. A crit. Oh, good. I needed the crit there. I saw Hop's wrist for a second there. Just incredible. Thank you, Hop. Oh. Drain Punch this Pancham. Oh my god, Jesse's taking more damage. This is like the first damage she's taken that wasn't from herself. I'm still tweaking about the Minecraft mods. The second version over time this makes version 2 update your mod. True. I'd love to explore a sulfur cave with like Cobblemon, I guess. Oh, I do need to stop by a Pokemon Center soon. I don't really need to do that. You know what? I'm gonna not stop by any Pokemon Centers. I'm gonna challenge myself. Challenge myself to not stop by any Pokemon Centers. Let's do this. I don't need them. I don't need them. Hi, Lifebird. I wonder if we'll just like one-shot Eternatus. That would be really funny if that happens. Change how Minecraft works, making outdated mods. Bum bottom bum bottom bum bottom bum bottom bum. I know I asked this earlier, but for those of you who weren't in chat, what's Yellow's favorite Pokemon? Can I balance her on my knee? I don't even know if this is visible on camera or not. Nope. Hold on. Ah! Don't fall. I'm falling! Nope. Hey, look at that. I gotta hold perfectly still if I want her to stay. Oh, I got jumped by a Galarian Stunfisk. How long can I hold this, I wonder? Ash, check DMs. You made a really funny joke. Alright, let's see a really funny joke. I hope you're ready for this to be read out loud. That's not funny. You're just power scaling. I like the Gumi line. That was the one that got you into Pokemon. Gumi line is based. Yipper, interesting choice. Okay, I'm gonna move this because my leg's starting to cramp. Oh yeah, fun fact. Okay, so as you probably noticed, the render of Lopunny I used for Jazzy in the thumbnail is obviously not the standard Pokemon render. Because that's actually like a render I commissioned up for Jazzy specifically because I was bored and felt like it since I used the Pokemon. I used the Pokemon a lot. And it's fun. But in that render, you'll notice a few details I differed from the standard Lopunny. Mainly that one, she got freckles, and then also, Lopunny's tail, you can see there is like the same color as the rest of like the darker fur color, but I set it to the, I made it a lighter, like her tail, like Jazzy's tail is lighter because it's fun. We love art commissions. It's true. I throw a lot of money at artists just for the sake of it. Quick attack. This is resisted, so maybe this won't kill. And Onyx is high defense. No. One of these times, Jazzy won't one-shot a Pokemon. Understandable, but another thing I hate is how I spend 2 hours looking for a certain mod. Yeah. This guy's a terrible facial hair, by the way. Look at that shit. Ugly as hell facial hair. What's this? Sand Tomb. I almost triggered that. Oof. How did I trigger that one but not the other one? Oomph bought me Mugenics. I bought you Mugenics. Oh, that's what you're saying. Well, normally you say oomph, you're not referring to the person you're talking to. If I said, oh hey oomph, or no, if I said, oh yeah, oomph did me a favor when you did me the favor, it's like, Fabric, not Neoforge. Oh yeah. I forgot this guy's from Hoenn. Like, he's Flannery's dad? Is he Flannery's dad or grandpa? He's either... What, is it Flannery? She's the Hoenn Fire-type team leader, right? That's fine. Feel free to rant about whatever's bothering you in chat. I mean, you know, within reason, obviously, you know. Try to keep it, you know... Don't rant about, like... I don't know... between friends stuff, I guess. That, you know, I don't think that's very respectful towards... I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways. But yeah, apparently... is Flannery the Gym 3 Fire Gym leader? I don't actually remember. I should switch this over to the sound effects so I can use it for fun. That Carkle from before? Wait, what's he? Oh, Poké Jobs? I sure do. Yup. You don't need to make me do that. That's like the most nothing feature of this game. A lot of you probably don't even know what Poké Jobs are. It was like their half-assed attempt at recreating the Poképelago, and they just didn't do anything like it for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, Flannery. Okay, I thought so. Can I, like, get around? I can. I just, like, poke into the grass ever so slightly. Can I get around you? Ah, shit, the cops found me. Quick, Jazzy, attack the police officer. Get him. I don't know if that even showed up on camera. Oh, intimidate, an attack drop. I mean, yeah, you know, I'm sure having the attack, or is it half? 25? I don't remember. Actually, should kill everyone. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing this stream. Okay, yeah, did hit the camera. What's hold on, which one? Let's see. I can do this. Is that picking up on the mic? Go, Jazzy, go! Attack the police! Firework. Explosion. That's not an explosion. That was a piano. Hold on. You can add that to the list of crimes Jazzy's committed? Nuh-uh. It was a Pokemon battle. Also, it was self-defense because he started the battle. That was self-defense. Oh wait, I don't know why I could just fly. Does Jazzy say all cops are bad? Oh, probably. Oh wait, hold on. I should grab. Hold on. Where is the NPC that? It's over here. I'm gonna give you these high-tech earbuds. I still can't believe. Does she say all cops are bad? I'd say so, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still can't believe the audio controls in this game are a missable key item. It's all cops are bastards? Oh, How is audio controls like, a key item. Like what? Who decided that? Why? Oh, I gotta take a nap. You know... Oh, hi, Marnie. Am I gonna battle you? I think I do battle you here. This is like the only time I battle you while there's still speed. Yeah, there's audio controls in this game, and you get them from an NPC you talk to that's very missable and has nothing that would make you think you can... Ready for the next leg of the June challenge? This won't teach you anything. Like, this dialogue, why wasn't this where she talked about the lore? For those of you who don't know the Team Yell lore, by the way, these guys are all members of... I forgot the name of the town. Is it Rust? It's not like Rustburg. It's like... It's the Dark type gym. That town. They're all, members of that town. And the reason that they're... Like, Marnie is from there. And, Ashby Urkel, thank you. Marnie's from there, and she wants to be champion because she wants to bring attention to her town because her town's fallen into disrepair since there's no power spot. It's not a tourist location. So people don't go there, and the town's become so, like, run down. So she wants to become champion to actually bring attention back to her hometown. And these guys are trying to help her because they also are... at the town. They live at the town, and they want to bring their hometown, you know, they want to bring attention back to their hometown. That's good lore. That's good character concepting. Why is that so missable? It's in an optional wall of text, and not one where it's like you're asked, it's like, hey, you want to hear about why I'm doing this? It's like you have to go to their league card. Why would you hide that lore on their league card? Same thing goes with, like, Gordy and Melanie. They have a very similar thing where, like, their lore is on their league card. Same thing with Clara and Avery. It's like, why would you do that? Even some of Leon's lore is hidden on his league card. It's like, yeah, it's cool to hear, like, backstories about these characters. But you should put stuff that's like, here's, like, fun facts about them. Or, like, small stuff. Not, like, the only story, like, not, like, their story and their motivation. Or if you're gonna put it there, tell us to win the game too! Anyways, I'm gonna kill Marnie's Pokemon. It's cool to see, like, other NPCs in the background of a battle. You, like, never see that in Pokemon games. Ask the guy who made the idea of evolving Galarian Yamask. I think Galarian Yamask, actually, this might be a hot take. I think it's got a cool evolution method. It's weird, and I think maybe it would have been nice if they, like, had some NPC dialogue talk about it in-game, like, check it out. Check out my Runerigus. Check out my Runerigus. I couldn't tell you exactly how he evolved, but all I know is that when I brought him with me to the Dusty Bowl, he after getting beaten up in a battle, he suddenly evolved. They could have just had an NPC like that, and that would have been fine. Yes, it is bullshit gameplay-wise, but it's cool story-wise, because it's just a single rune. And the Dusty Bowl has some other ruins around it. So when you go into the archway, it's injured, and so it's pulling from those ruins to heal itself and then evolve. Okay, it's not that cool. It is total bullshit, I'll give you that. But, interesting. Oh, I forgot she had a banger battle theme. This is bad decisions, the game. You're not wrong. That doesn't excuse it being stupid. Ah, the Dark Electric type. Is this the only Dark Electric type? I know its name's more. I'm trying to think, is there any other Dark Electric type? I can't think of any other Dark Electric types, to be honest. There probably is, though. I'd be shocked if that's the only Dark Electric type. It's a cool concept, awful execution. That's fair. Maybe it should have had just, like, an evolution item you give to it after taking, like, when it's under, like, a certain amount of health or something. Like, have it, instead of, like, going in the Dusty Bowl, you give it, like, I don't know, runes. Like, it has, like, ruin, or like it's holding some item. I wish Luxray was one. No. Doesn't make any sense for Luxray. Luxray is the opposite of a dark type. Its whole thing is that, like, X-ray vision. And it's also kind and cares for people. And it's protective. Dark types, besides Absol, to be clear, but Absol is very intentional with it, are sinister, are mischievous, are cruel. Luxray is the opposite. So no, Luxray does not make sense as a Dark Electric type. I'd argue Fighting Electric fits it better. I don't care, it would have been cool. It would have been cool. I think Luxray should have been the first Fighting Electric type. I wish they used the Fighting type in more interesting ways earlier on. Like, it wasn't really until, honestly, like, pretty much Gen 8, where they really started doing cool, like, using the Fighting type in more ways than just martial artist. Because, like the Gen 1 Fighting types are literally just, like, essentially, they do martial arts or they're wild brawlers like Primate. That's it. Like, that, it was just, Fighting type was just punching and, like, hand-to-hand combat there. But, that, like, come around Gen 8, you get Phalanx, you get Surf Fetched, you get, Galarian Zapdos, like, stuff like that. And then Gen 9, you get Flamigo. You get, what's another good example? There's probably some others in Gen 9 that are, like, fighting for a different reason than just punching. Pokemon music is so digestible? Odd way to put it, but you're not wrong. It's very soothing. I, too, consume music. Just all, I guess there is, like, the Swords of Justice in Gen... Like, there's the occasional one, like the Swords of Justice in Gen 5, or, like, Passimian in Gen 7. But it's, like, it's very few and far between before Gen 8, where they really started playing around with what a fighting type can be. Do I need to still go to sleep, or did the night pass? I actually wasn't paying attention. I see. I'm gonna face Kabu? Alright, that is who I'm up against. Oh, yeah. It is kind of funny that they spoiler Team Yell being the Dark Gym here. Like, they just straight up spoil it on the banner. I don't know why they did that. All the other banners are here, and they just spoil the Team Yell. Like, that. Like, they should have had that banner be torn halfway or something. That'd be cool. And so they just straight up spoil that. Hop, are you gonna want to battle me? Oh, you've already beat me here. Sweet. Hop, it's for your own good that you don't try to battle me. Let's do this. Da 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 da. You know, it's crazy that only one gym leader has ever used a starter. Oh, this is a cool gym puzzle. I forgot about this one. This puzzle's actually sick. I forgot about this puzzle. I forgot actually how to do it. Maybe I should have read what he was saying. Think about your opponents might do... Okay, I think if I just defeat enough Pokemon, it'll be fine, but... Sizzlipede. Now, I think I get more points if I catch them, but this is a solo run, so I'm not catching them. Oh. Oh, shit! Okay, buddy. Well then, pal. Now the Sizzlipede is in love with Jazzy. Yeah, I feel like they need to buff Infatuation. Just joined? What's up? Welcome to the stream! We're just kind of hanging out while I sweep through Pokemon Sword and Shield with Jazzy here. This isn't a challenge stream. I call it a solo run, not a challenge, for a reason. What's this, a Litwick? Ah. You know, Litwick is actually, you know, a good Pokemon because, where did that other Pokemon come from? So that's another gym trainer that's using them. Basically, the gym trainers are fighting you here while you're trying to stop these Pokemon, which is very clever. Unfortunately, that Salandit with Fake Out was cool. That was actually sick. Claim 1 point. How many do I need? Remind me. What was the mission? 5 points. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna defeat 5 Pokemon. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Hello, Vulpix. Best starter Pokemon? I mean, what do you think of my favorites? The fun fact, Primarine is actually, like, the best starter Pokemon for Alola. And it's probably the second strongest, it's probably the second best starter Pokemon out of all of them, only behind Swampert. Which genuinely can solo run, Gen 3 games. I don't know how much longer I'll stream for. I'm not going to be beating the whole game today, that's for sure. I'm going to do more in this grass. Of all of them, by the way. Of every starter. Swampert is, yeah, like Swampert is the strongest starter and Primarine is the second best. Well, it depends your definition, actually. Because if we're talking competitive, it's Incineroar. Everyone knows it's Incineroar. Every starter is out. Every starter is outclassed by Primarine and Alola. My goat MJTV did a video on, like, if you could choose any starter in a Pokemon game, which would be the best? And nothing is better than Primarine and Alola. The only other one that's like that is Swampert. Dun, 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 dun. I just need to do one more battle, and I'll do it in this grass because the Fake Out Salandit is cool. Hello? Is there any other Pokemon in this grass? No? Okay. I'll head back over to the Litwick grass then. Boom. Napoleon didn't get too good. Yeah, Napoleon's just not great for Sinnoh. It's not terrible for Sinnoh. It's good for the first gym, because it's a rock gym. But then it's like, what's the second gym in Sinnoh? I can't remember. Second gym is a grass gym in Sinnoh, which isn't great for Empoleon. And it won't be Steel type, and like it'll be Steel type after, I'm pretty sure, all of the types it's good against. Yeah. Like, it's a good Steel type fish. Empoleon is not a fish. Would you play horror games? I have before. I've done lives with horror games. I'll probably do them again. But yeah, Empoleon is probably the weakest starter in Sinnoh, sadly. It's not terrible. Sinnoh's got a pretty well-rounded batch. None of them are awful. And then third depends on the game. Yeah, it's either, I want to say it's either Maylene or Fantasia, is that her name? Oh, hello. I gotta say, I do like the Galar, at least the first 3 Galar gym leaders have a lot of personality. What's funny about this Galar is that, well, you play through the games normally for a while, then suddenly this is probably like every piece of dialogue is the most likely spoken. Oh, yeah. Platinum changes the gym order, yeah. I'm like 90% sure that I think Ghost is the 3rd gym in Platinum. And Maylene is 4th gym in Platinum, and Candace is 5th? I'm pretty sure. Yes, M&JT, I am quite an M&J TV enjoyer, I must say. Well, Kabu probably isn't British, since he's from Hoenn. Whoa. I never noticed how insane this field looks, actually. I don't remember the other ones looking this cool. Candace is 7th. Okay, I'm misremembering then. I haven't played... I gotta admit, I've never fully played through Sinnoh because I've never had the chance to play Platinum. I tried playing Diamond. I didn't enjoy that much. I tried Brilliant Diamond. Was better. And I don't have... I guess I could probably just buy a copy of Platinum, to be honest. It's tempting, actually, because you get Lopunny. Sinnoh does have Bunny. Maybe. I know Platinum's better. I just don't know if Platinum fixes my issue with Sinnoh, which is the layout being not that fun to navigate. A little confusing. I don't know. Do 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 do. Rourke, Gardenia, Fantina, that's her name. Maylene, Wake, Byron. You spelled his name wrong, by the way. No, you didn't. Never mind. Candace and Volkner. Yeah. Who's like some of y'all's favorite Pokemon characters? I honestly don't know who I'd say. Final Peak Pro. So I've heard. I've heard it's just the only version of Sinnoh you should play, pretty much. Spend all your money on Pokemon. Well, hold on. I don't know. Some of my favorite Pokemon NPCs. I'm trying to think. You're lame, bro. If that's your only issue, just walk it off. I love Legends Arceus. I think if you're gonna play any Sinnoh game, that's the best one. Although, obviously, it depends on your definition. Alright, Gmax sent to Scorch. Oh yeah, I should have Dynamax. I forgot to. Legends Arceus, I don't know if that really counts. I've only played Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus, Legends ZA, and plenty to buy Sword and Shield soon. They're okay. People overhate these games. They're not that bad, chat. They are not that bad. The story is bland, but the gameplay is fine. Like, it gets a little boring when you're just doing the, it's not a game you want to play in one session, because it will get boring if you play it all in one session with the gym. But this game is not that bad. This game is not that bad. It is, like, C tier at worst. Good job, you forgot already. What did I forget? Legends Arceus is a Sinnoh game. It is, but it's like, it's not like the stand. It's not like I don't know if you like. I'm not gonna claim, oh yeah, I played through Sinnoh, because I played Legends Arceus. You know what I mean? Like, Legends Arceus is a very different experience. Like, I agree with you. I do consider it like a Sinnoh game, but like, it is not the same experience. We're gonna squish your little bug, buddy. Boom. Ashfrick forgot about it. I forgot again? I don't know what it is I forgot. Oh! Oh! I forgot how good this goes. You know what? Hold on. You know what, chat? It wouldn't be an Ashby stream without a dance break. Like, the gym leader music in this game is so high. I need to get, like, a dance break camera that, like, just goes up there or something. I also need to get a new piano cam, because I had a piano cam before, but I don't have it anymore. I mean, I probably have it somewhere. Is that it? That is not a piano camera. You guys to watch the Among Us show? I haven't yet, but I've heard it's good. I'll probably watch it on my own time at some point. I don't know. Ashby, play some tunes. Where do I know those? Hold on. That's what the crowd's singing. Please Among Us. How do you like my tunes? Yay, I love that. I do love that in this game. That at the end of your battle, you and your Pokemon do a celebrate. That's cute. I've always loved that. I wish more Pokemon games did that. That's just such a... Like, I wish Scarlet and Violet kept that. I probably would never be able to beat a Pokemon game using my favorite Pokemon. It's Snom. I mean, Snom by itself, you're probably not going to win with, but, like, Frostmoth is fine. It's not the strongest Pokemon in the world, but it's fine. I feel like, a lot of people have said, Pokemon games need to be harder. But personally, I don't think they should be, by default, harder. I think they're at the right difficulty. X and Y were too easy. Should we fix the camera? What's wrong with the camera? Oh, it is, like, slightly tilted. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, you can't see the gameplay. Oops. That's what you meant. I hit the wrong button. Haha. I always do that. You didn't miss much. You didn't see the celebrating, though. Like, I'm gonna have to take on another gym so you can see what I was talking about. They should not. I agree. Because here's the thing, right? Pokemon games, I think you should be able to do a playthrough of a Pokemon game and use whatever Pokemon you want. I think that by default, that should be the experience. And so, I don't think, like, the game should be beatable using whatever, at least fully evolved Pokemon you want. Like, yeah, like, I think the difficulty in Pokemon comes from competitive battle. If you want the challenge, go to the Battle Tower. Go to online competitive battle. Like, you can just do the Battle Stadium online. That's where the challenge should come into play. I think in the base games, you should be able to beat it using your favorite Pokemon. If you can't beat it using your favorite Pokemon, then, like, that goes against the whole point of the game. Pokemon are your friends. They're meant to be your friends. You're not supposed to choose the most competitively viable ones on a playthrough, unless, like, you really want to. Pokemon, you should be able to make bonds with your Pokemon. That's how I play the games. And, like, I've never found Pokemon games too difficult, but I think they're the right, like, I think that, like, that's just, like, Pokemon games should be done like that. Oh, I do love this cutscene. Huh? This is a cute cutscene. This added a lot of character. You're the gym leader, but you still came all the way to see us off? I've been telling them when we'll become the champion, yeah? There are many trainers who never manage to gather 3 gym badges, and they just give up on the gym challenge altogether. So I make a point to see off any trainers who are able to defeat me. And then the other 2 join it. Like, this is such a cute idea. We made it. Thank goodness for flying taxis. Ashby, Hop, congratulations. It's pretty amazing that you 2 defeated Kabu. Not a lot of gym challengers are able to get a gym badge from Kabu. We like to get together to see them off. Like, this is cute! I like this a lot! I wish more gym like, honestly, in most Pokemon games, the gym leaders really don't feel like characters, because you barely see them outside of the gym challenge. This is a cute addition. It makes these guys feel a little bit more like characters. I like this a lot. Hustle, hustle, hop! You can do it, Ashby! Like, that's just cute! That's a cute thing! I want more Pokemon games to do that, because it makes these 3 feel a bit more like they're not, it's nothing crazy, but it just makes them feel a little bit more fleshed out, and just a little bit more world building. Like, this is just a nice thing to have. Like, compare this to, like, Gen 1 gym leaders, so it's like, they have, like, 2 lines of dialogue max. Like, apart from Giovanni in like, any Gen 1 game, you don't talk to the gym leaders at any point outside of that. In Elite Four, even less so. Like, I liked in Scarlet and Violet when you really got to, like, you met the Elite Four outside of just first encountering them there. Like, that's a good addition. I want more Pokemon games to do stuff like that. Search for the single detour. I probably will. They're gonna take on B, is it? There's B and there's Bead. Speaking of. Old woman! Man, sorry. Who lives in that castle? I'm 37. What? I'm 37, I'm not old. Janet had such a missed opportunity to have a Monty Python and the Holy Grail Pokemon. Fuck! I just realized that. They could have had a Monty Python in the Holy Grail referencing Pokemon. No! They squandered it. They soiled it. They could have introduced, imagine a Galarian Bunnery that becomes like a dark type, but like it's just a white Bunnery, and then it evolves into like a blood-covered Lopunny that's like a dark type based off of the rabbit. That would have been so peak! No! They squandered it! Soiled it! Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. Sorry, I love the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you should. It's genuinely peak. I like how Sinnoh did, at least with Flint and Vulcan. I don't remember exactly how they did it, to be honest. You get to learn about their bond a little before Volkner's battle. Flint asks you to really do your best against Volkner. Oh, that's cute. I don't remember that specifically, because I didn't get there in my Sinnoh playthrough, but that's cool. I'm glad to see that. I want to see more of that. Hey, did you see that? See what? I will say, I am keeping Pokeballs on hand, specifically for if I encounter a shiny Pokemon. I love Yowie, bro. Oh yeah, these are all, like, they have, like, an event running for the rest of the time the Switch servers are up. That's, just Gigantamax Pokemon all over the place. This is not a Gigantamax Pokemon. This is a Wingull. Why is it showing the Gigantamax den? I love Yowie, bro. Believe me, I played Deltarune Chapter 5. I love Yowie, too. Here I go. Ashby didn't see it. See what? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home sweet home. I'm gonna give you a kiss. What do you mean while Switch servers are up? I mean, you know. I feel like eventually, I'm sure the online services for this game. I don't want them to, but it's Nintendo. They killed them for the 3DS. It's probably going to happen for the Switch too, sadly. I don't know why they feel the need to do that all the time, but just is the case. What's your opinion on edible cookie dough? I fucking love cookie dough, chat. I fucking love cookie dough. Cookie dough ice cream is my favorite flavor of ice cream. I love cookie dough. I love eating cookies raw. I love salmonella. Imagine if I find a shiny, by the way. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But just imagine it. You know what's funny is I can sweep through all of these. Oh, a very strong-looking Dusknoir. Unfortunately, it's up against an even stronger-looking Jazzy. Jazzy, if you will. Oh! He lived it? Or their servers overlap. Well, I don't think they will for the Switch 1 since Switch 2... Oh, yeah, no. It'll be a while. That's true. It'll be quite a while. Like, it's not something I know will happen anytime soon, but, like, you know, it probably will happen eventually, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, you know what? That's so cool. And I mean, for what it's worth, at least local connection will always work. Oh, it's the stone archway you go under to evolve Runa. First Pokemon in the stream to not be Oko. That's very true. It took 2 hits to kill that Dusknoir. That Dusknoir is the same level as Leon's Pokemon. And I 2-shot it. This is going to be a pretty easy playthrough. We're probably not going to beat the whole stream state. Well, that's a great, nice Pokemon. Dusknoir or Jazzy? Jazzy is goated. Yo, dude, I got 3 gym badges and a rabbit that could kick your ass if you tell me no. Makes me sound so mean. I'm not that mean, chat. I'm not that mean. She's so sweet. No, don't kill them. We must, test them. They must prove themselves. In a test. No. Okay. And the Fire Badge. Dun, 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 dun. Leaders, including the leader of Motostoke, I wish you the best of luck in your future battles. Hey there. What's up, Bede? As Wolfie plays, call him Anal Bede. Ashby's evil? I'm not! Yeah, he's very evil. That's true. What would Jazzy's genuine reaction just be seeing a real rabbit? I mean, I feel like... You know, that... The thought flashed in my mind of I should grab one of my rabbits on stream and bring it here and show it to my Jazzy plushie. And then the thought occurred to me, my rabbits have chewed through a lot of my headphone cables and have chewed on plushies. You know, this is why you think twice. But I would assume Jazzy would love them. I mean, they're pretty close to Bunearys. This is one of the coolest looking areas in any Pokemon game, by the way. Like, the aesthetic of Hammerlock, having these giant archway wing things, that's so sick. That's such a sick area design. There's a reason they do a panning up shot of it, because they're like, this looks fucking cool. Bede, my goat. I like that they just do a panning shot of this place. Oh, I didn't even notice those dragon statues before. I wonder if that's like what Dragapults used to look like before they went extinct. Do I have to talk to you? Chairman. Good work, Bede. Fight! 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 I guess this is Chairman Rose's theme, because this is not what Bede's music's normally sounds like. He gets like a nice string bass, like a doom 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 doom. I want to hear Bede's theme again. Even though he's about to be excluded from the gym challenge by the time I reach the next area. But she sells some serious stones, yeah. The Pokemon Sword and Shield is potential man of story. It actually had, it's not like this game just didn't even try with the story. It very clearly had a lot of cool lore, and they just fumbled it. It's not fair to say they didn't try with the story in this, because they very clearly did. They just executed it so poorly. I hope this game gets a remake someday and they just handle the story a lot better. Because it doesn't need a different story. It just needs to be done... It just needs to be, like, organized a little differently. You're not passing through here. Oh, am I supposed to go into the gym? My bad. Oh wait, isn't this the trainer that gives you, like, the pledge moves? I don't know, I remember that being here. Is it you? They needed another game, Pokemon Gun. Haha. Well, we got that with Pokemon Legends ZA. A Toxel. I don't have one, actually. Why would I want a Togepi? It's the SOC that's silent in the word sent. That might seem done, but think about it. Wait, what? Oh, that's a good point. Is the S or C silent in the word sent? I never actually thought about that. Huh. That's kind of funny, yeah. Good question. Both and none of? Well, no. One of them is clearly not silent, because it would just be ent otherwise. Do you have any upcoming Pokemon songs? You know, honestly, I want to so badly, but I, for some reason, have been struggling so hard to think of ideas for Pokemon songs. I have, like, 2 ideas, kind of, but I feel like I can't do anything interesting with them. Like, the problem with Pokemon songs is that Pokemon don't talk. And also, like, most of my favorite Pokemon don't talk either. And now, I don't have to do, like, I could do a song about... very cool. I could do it, like, just a song about a Pokemon, rather than, like, I'm trying to think. Back in the Action was kind of, about the Doomshrooms rather than sung by them, but it was still partially, kind of. Yeah, no, it was sung by them. The first lyrics are, "You might recognize me." Can I ask you a question? Well, this is Q&A time. But it's like, a song about one of the NPCs. I've thought about that. Like, I had an idea for, like, a Team Rocket song, but then I was like, wait, no, Team Rocket isn't interesting. I had an idea for, like, a Team Skull song that could be fun, but maybe... Someone in one of my older streams, like, a year or two ago, suggested a Paradox Pokemon song, which could be cool, but I just, again, I don't know... Like, I feel like I would have to do it about, like, it would be Sada or Turo singing. I guess I could do, like, a Turo singing about the Paradox Pokemon. What's your social security number? Well, it's... no. I mean, I'm not taking on this gym. Am I supposed to do anything here? You need to face 7 yeah. But it could be cool. Like, I want to really badly because, like, a third of my content is Pokemon, and a third of my content is my original songs, but I don't know. Hello, Leon. Doing well collecting gym badges? Sure am. But something happened to him? He was acting really odd when I ran into him. Oh, yeah. Get me S Penny on that? Maybe. Goldie could be a good Nimona. Like half the Scarlet Vine group have lines. Maybe. No such underbeat. You know, I could do a Paradox Pokemon song, actually. Or like a Miraidon song, maybe. Or like both. Or like something all of the above. That could be pretty good. Like, Miraidon, like, it's about, like, both Paradox Pokemon, Professor Turo, and Miraidon. Every time I mention watching Ashley, my family goes, Ashley? Ashley, Sock Rabbit from WSB & Co. I'm headed to the Vault, right? That's where they want me to go. You know, Hammerlock's a pretty big city in this game. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, if it isn't the trainer endorsed by the champion. Let's see, what's your name again? Right, that should be Chris, of course. And if Leon himself recognized your potential, I guess he'll grow into quite the trainer. Wildcard could do a good Arven. Same time though, anyone wanting to challenge my artist food. I already know that. I don't care. You're a cool as hell gym leader though. I do like you a lot. What if we can actually talk about friendship evolution Pokemon? There's an idea. That could be kind of cool, too. Leon's situationship. I'd argue they're more enemies to lovers. Welcome. Another Pokemon that could make a good song is Terapagos. Oh, I forgot I could come up. Oh, no, I do have to come up here. Is that a TM? Charm. I mean, honestly, I'm getting some ideas. Hey, Sonia. Probably only gonna... Okay, tell you what. We're probably gonna take on the fighting gym, and we're gonna call it for this stream. What if humans had Pokemon evolutions? Get me scared, and we're both frail and chronically mentally ill. Maybe. Although I feel like you give more Carmen energy. You're mean and insult me all the time. There's 2 heroes. Oh, what? There's 2 heroes? I had no idea. Goldie could do a good Carmen, actually. Goldie could do a good Carmen. Goldie could do a great Carmen, actually. There's another alternate idea. I could do both! I despise her. Carmen's kind of sweet. Carmen's sweet, though. Carmen's not a bad person. What are you talking about? She's mean at the start, but... Don't make good. She's ableist? What about her was ableist? Backache song? Oh, I'd be singing that all day. Oh, this is, I fight Team Yell. Oh no, I fight Team Yell. Oh yeah, this is a cute scene. Actually, I remember this one. What a cute Silicobra. Just look at those adorable eyes. It's our duty as Team Yell to make sure Silicobra gets a nice piece of sleep. Hello there. If I promise not to wake the Pokemon, will you let me through? Of course, it'd be our pleasure. This is kind of cute. I don't hate Team Yell, though they are the most medieval team because they were not done properly like they deserve to be. Oi, hey, Ash V, you're headed to Stoneside, right? Oi, Team Yell, don't suppose you'll let us through. Nah, you guys are way too loud. I can't be letting you through. You're screaming! And we're particularly not fond of kids wearing the challenge band! With all your stomping around, Silicobra, sure to wake up! Right. What do you say? I'll battle them. Notice how it's Isle and not heal, because Hop is depressed right now. Which I will say, poor Hop, poor guy. I feel like they could have done it a little better than they handled it. Mainly just, well, honestly, I think they just need to do a little bit more. We need to do a little bit more to show just how much Hop looks up to Leon. Oh my god, the damage taken. The way she treated Karen just gave me that vibes. People who treat her just from those sweet, nervous kid vibes. But she was clearly redeemed by the end of it. By the end of it, I felt like she was redeemed. I am not doing a song about the digital circus. Fuck that. I mean, it was pretty clear by the end of the DLC that she was seeing how badly Kieran was being affected and was worried about him. Like, she babied him in earlier parts of the game. But, like, by the time the Indigo Disc rolled around, it was very clearly she was starting to see. Yeah, I mean, she didn't really face consequences for it, but I don't know. She clearly understood. She clearly I don't know. I think it's a little unfair to call Carmen ableist. I don't think that's very fair. Or at least, it's not fair to say she didn't get, like she very clearly had a character arc and grew by the end of the whole story of the DLC. You see, this scene would be so much better. This scene would be so much better if it didn't have the bagpipes blaring, but instead it was dragging Lee's good name through the mud, being rubbish like I was. I just can't get those words out of my head. If I'm weak, then people will think Lee's weak too. But I don't want that. I can't let him get dragged down. He's an unbeatable champion. Just... what was I gonna tell him? I will say, I kind of wish this plushie had like a little bit of like weight in it so that it would stay upright a little bit more. Kind of just falls over all the time. Yeah. Kind of random, but I'm making a Pokemon region based on California. That's cool. You know, I will say, I hope, since Gen 10 isn't, I hope Gen 11, which is a weird thing to even say, holy shit, will be in a region that isn't in the northern, like, the northern hemisphere. Like, we need an African Pokemon region, or a South American one of those two. Oh, is this Opal? Oh, hello, Queen Elizabeth. She's dead. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Crow. Well, I guess it depends on your definition, since the region was almost destroyed by a Terrapago, so like, that wasn't really her. That wasn't really her facing the consequences. That was mainly Briar, actually. Thoughts on FNAF? Nope. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you could argue 8. FNAF related 9, 10 FNAF related pieces of 11. 11 FNAF related pieces of merch back here. What do you think I think of FNAF? Carmen did really hurt Kieran. Although, yeah. Hello, Opal. I'll be honest, I don't know who Cure Parfait is. I think it's the character from that show you like, right? The Smile Happy Cure, or is that something else? I don't know. I'm probably got that name wrong. Hello there, pretty lady. Clefairy. Fun fact: Clefairy is a better Pokemon competitively than Clefable is. Okay, well I know you couldn't see them behind the green screen, but that's why I was pointing them out. Pretty Cure La Mode. Carmen was worse. She was borderline verbally abusive to Kieran. Yeah. Carmen just makes me angry. So we're not doing a Terrapago song then, I guess. I'm kidding, but, you know. If I were to do a Terrapago song, I may do it more just like one that's like about it. Although, you know, it's not like Terrapago. I'd probably do like Paradox, Miraidon, Professor Turo song first. Because I care more about those Pokemon. Wait. Where do I go? I'll just go this way. I'd love to do that though, I just want to be Kieran. I mean, I can't include Kieran in that if I'm gonna also not, if I'm not including Carmen, I can't include Kieran. That scene was pretty much, they were both important to be there. You want a belt? Well, just stop by a clothing store. But ow. You threw that wasn't a tomato, that was a rock shaped like a tomato. Hello. Wait. This one, that's Carolus. That's the, fossil lady. Where am I going? Oh. Hi, Maractus. Honestly, I feel like I might just do it. A Kieran song could be cool, though. I might just do a Kieran song. That could be cool. And maybe I could follow it up with a Terrapago song or something. Fun fact. At one point, I was, like, we had a Primarina song in the works, but it's the only Ash original where I just, like, genuinely could not find enough inspiration for it. I will say, Crow, if I just do a Kieran song, it would probably just be me singing. That could be cool. It'd probably be like Indigo Disc Kieran. Let me be Kieran, dude, I'm just like him for real. I'll be honest, usually for my songs, I like to be the main singer for them. I don't think I've really done a song other than like the mini originals where I wasn't the main singer. Mainly just because you would get so like, the thing y'all probably don't understand, when I'm doing my songs, I redo stuff so many fucking times. So many times. Just so many times. You would get so sick of me, because if someone else was doing the main vocals of a song, you would get so sick of me so quickly. Because I'd be like, okay, well, try this one again. No, try it again. I don't like how that one turned out. Try again. No, that's not really what I'm hoping for. Try again. That's good, but no, try again. Like, you would have to redo the same thing like 8 times. Each line. L original song? Maybe. You know what? A Legend of ZA song could... Maybe I'll do, like, a couple of, like, maybe I'll do, like, a trio of Generation 9 related songs for, no, it would be worse than the eyebrow incident. You don't understand. It would be worse. Because it would be multiple days. And instead of one detail, it would be a lot of ones. I'm telling you now, you would hate me so much. Like hate me. So that's why I'm saying no to that. Because you would... Why does Sock have sturdy? If not you, then I'll make one. Go for it. I could do like a... You know, maybe I'll do like Paradox, Kieran, and then Tarapago song. Like a trio of songs or something. Since... Like, maybe since, since the Gen 10... to celebrate, you know, to send off Gen 9. Huh. Nose is itchy. I'm not picking my nose, Chad, I swear, it's just itchy. Fucking hell. You know, I was about to say, that's, technically speaking, the first, like, low-level Pokemon that didn't get one-shot, but, I mean, sturdy doesn't really count. Will always be in the kitten? Maybe. I mean, I'd probably want to keep it consistent, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge if we get there. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your expectations set high. Bank on not being involved, and then if I think of something, I'll let you know. Maybe you could do Briar for that. Sada, it'd probably just be Turo, since, you know, I'm not very good at feminine vocals. Something like, I don't know, like, I could see like a, my dream. Some, I don't know. Like a song sung by the AI. Or no, really sung by Turo himself. He's one of the characters I relate to. I wish I cried over him. Don't get your hopes up too high. I feel like it's a non-zero chance I do a song about him, but if I do a song about him, I will be the vocalist. Neutralizing gas. Oh, that's cool. They have this NPC you're forced to fight here to show off the new ability. That's kind of sick, actually. We're probably going to end this stream after the bee fight. Pseudo-Wudo. What is it with all the artist characters using Pseudo-Wudo? Oh, Jazz actually took some damage. Let's heal. Crow, how about you finish the render for Gale and then we'll talk? I'm such a fucking... I'm sorry. That was mean. I don't know why I used Drain Punch there. I probably could have just used Quick Attack. This guy... Why did they make the artists look like that? I forgot! You just... Because it's a statue. You should make a song only using your voice? I have, I think. Actually, can't say that I hit that one SpongeBob episode. I'll do that really bad. There's one of two possibilities. Okay, if you're gonna voice Kieran, there's not gonna be a full Kieran song, is the thing. So sure, yeah, bro. What is Jazzy's, like... What are the PP on her moves looking like? She's doing alright. Okay, that's fine, man. or I might just have. Alternatively, I may just still do a Kieran song, but just nah, that doesn't really work. I might just do a Kieran song and I'll just voice him in that, and then I can have you voice him in the other one. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, this is when Hop ditches his dub wool, doesn't he? Which is crazy. So I want to do vocals for him ever. I want to do the vocals that aren't Pretty Choir songs ever. I want to make an Ellen Zygarde song. That'd be cool. Okay, to be fair, Hop, I don't know why you were expecting a Cramorant to be what you needed. Ice Punch. Who would name for a super effective hit if they had the chance, right? I'm gonna go writing stuff. Oh, I landed a oh, he did two at once. That's funny. Dun, 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 dun. Quick attack. Are y'all enjoying this stream? I'm having fun. I feel like I'm like, you know, I really gotta introduce folks to Jazzy. A Toxel. I wonder why that's your last vocal in there. Jazzy technically did appear in a video. Bum ba-dum bum ba ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Try switching entertainment, but I just couldn't get it together. So that's why I'm still so weak. Willie really is the greatest. I don't want people to be laughing at him all because his brother is rubbish. It's not enough. I gotta try harder. I'll try harder till no one's laughing. I'm off, mate. You know, Hop is a really well-written character. He can be a little overbearing at the start. I'm not gonna hold you. Ah! White woman! I'm not gonna hold you. He's a little annoying at the beginning. I can't lie. But he's a good character. I got B's lead card. Well, thank you, old lady. Make a song? Alright, chat. I'm gonna make y'all a song. I'm about to hit y'all with a song. Someone in chat asked for it. Wait. Can I? Oh, loophole. There we go. I'm gonna take on B. She's gym leader number 4. She may be a fighting type, so we'll see. Cause Jazzy is normal type, that's a chore. It's gonna be a challenge, it might be quite hard. But let's all be honest, it's gonna be sweat. Because I'm in the fighting type gym. Fighting type gym. Fighting type gym. There you go. There's your song. There you go. I lost 4 viewers. Make a song about the original Star Walker. I'll do that next stream. I need to get better at improvising lyrics. I really do. Are they gonna make me go up and look at the mural first? An E.T. song? Like the extraterrestrial? It's an ugly-ass mural. Alright. Number 96. I don't know why I'm 96. I can't remember. Can't remember why Chris picked that. Alright. Final gym for the stream, chat. And technically speaking, this should be the hardest. Because I've only got one normal type, which is weak to fighting. You know, technically speaking. Anyways, time for some, Whiplash. What's this game called? Like, what's this type of thing? Pinball? I guess it's, yeah, it's like pinball. This would probably kill you in real life, I feel like, right? Mario Party 2, Eat Your Heart Out, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna do it like this. I am going backwards. And now I fight you. But... Ew. What is wrong with his face? Dun, 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 dun. Quick attack. Got him. Bum, ba, da, ba, bum, ba, da, bum, ba. Beware! 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 You know what? I'm gonna close combat. I always forget that Beware was a normal fighting type. Like, what? I always just think it's pure fighting type, but it's not. It's normal fighting. Which is odd. What are some Pokemon that you guys, like, mistake the type combo for? Another one is, I used to think Meloetta's Pirouette form was a fighting Psychic type. It's actually fighting normal type. It loses the Psychic type. Oh. No, shit. There we go. No, it's too early. Come on, get in there. Yeah, there we go. Bonk. Alright. Farfetch'd. Dun 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 dun. I like Galarian Farfetch'd. What a formidable bout. What a predictable creature. Guys, I love Flowery. Ever since the chapter came out, he's become my goat. Boing. That didn't bounce me. Odd. Can I just... Nope. Do I have to... Interesting. Oh, I see what I have to do here, I think. Yeah. What a predictable creature. That's a big fist. Oh, boing. Oh, that was cool. I forgot about that. Alright, let's do this, buddy. Simon! Holy shit, it's a vampire hunter. You look like your Pokemon, man. I don't know how to tell this to you, but you look just like your Pokemon. How's it going? Well, we're about to take out the final gym for the night. Hitmonchan. Oh, he's got Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. How fun. No Hitmontop, though. Sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, hold on. Sorry to keep a lady waiting. Since this is the last battle for the night, I wanna end on a hype moment in Aura. So I'm turning on battle effects again. Alright. Alright, Jazzy, you may be normal type. Your only weakness is fighting. But we're gonna show these guys just how strong normal types are. By absolutely crushing her! Like, B, you don't know what's about to hit you, girl. She's very cute. I forgot how cute she is. Welcome, Gym Challenger. I'm B. Do you have an unshakable spirit that won't be moved no matter how you are attacked? Let's see if you can land a hit, girl. Does she have 5 Pokemon? I think she has 4 or 5 Pokemon. I can't remember exactly. Dun -dun 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 -dun. She's just walking around barefoot. You think, like, I feel like that's gotta be uncomfortable, right? This floor does not look padded. Dun 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 dun. I'm not Dynamaxing yet. I love the way they just, like, flick the ears back, hold on, like that. So peak. So cute. So much personality. Lopunny has such a strong personality with his animations. It's so fun to see. Mold Breaker, huh? I don't know how that would really apply here. Alright, buddy. Let's see how you like this fighting type attack. Alright, Jazzy, let's do this! Time for the biggest bunny! That cry is horrifying. Boom. Super effective. Attack boost. Surfetched. What number this does? Lowers the target's speed. Sounds good. Boom! Alright, B. Let's do this. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. There we go. I'm having them queued up. The dynamic music in this is so sick. It's about to get a little cold in here when I hit you with the Max Hailstorm! But first, we're about to fight fire with ice. Ow. Max Hailstorm! Ooh. Throw on some fireworks! Hell yeah! That's exactly it. Woo! Get wrecked, B. Never even landed a hit, baby. Jazzy's the GOAT. No, you didn't need me to tell you that. Thank you for the battle. AC gave me all the explanation I needed. Battling against you and your team, I hadn't expected it, but it made my heart dance. Team. Single Pokemon. Take the fighting badge. Why does she support her arm while doing that? Interesting. Who shakes their hand like that? Why is she doing that? An IQ too high. And I get revenge. Thank you. I'm not wearing that. I wonder, can I buy a normal type uniform? Normal one I can. It's actually also the nicest looking one. I don't know, can't I like change into that over here? Yeah, I don't know. I was going to throw it on, but whatever. Well, chat. Hold on, let's go celebrate at the camp. Can I? Oh, wait, sorry. There's one more thing we gotta do. Or can I just skip over this? Do I have to go up to the mural right now? Do I have to do this right now? I'm a hop in the wild area. Because I want to throw on a camp. I may have to go over here. There we go. Jazzy, get over here. We gotta celebrate. Here you go. I think, chat, with that, we're probably going to call the stream here. Hold on. First, go fetch the ball. I mean, I feel like it's more like a game of catch. It's not really a... Oh, wait, actually, I remember. Don't you, like, stomp and knock it over? Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Hold on. Come on. Looks like it's enjoying camping. How you doing? Happy because it's played a lot. Looks like it's having fun. It's relaxing. Happy because it played a lot. Incredible. Well, chat, thank you so much for joining us here today. This was a fun stream. Thank you all for joining me and Jazzy on our little journey here. And, yeah. If you would like more of me, be sure to, join the Discord, linked in the description below, assuming you are 13 or older. And also check out some of the recent content. I recently did a cover, as y'all probably saw. And also some new music. I'm getting a little bit more content back. Yeah. If you like Pokemon content, I've got a lot of that. But I think that's all from me and Jazzy. So, until next time, I think we'll be seeing you, chat. See you, chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's not her voice. I don't know what that was.